Alright.
Ramen was a good choice, but my favorite was the roasted garlic mashed potatoes. And then, what is your most shameful story? When I was around 12 or 13 years old, I used to deliver newspapers in my neighborhood. It was a pretty easy job, except on Sundays when the newspapers were extra heavy and made it feel like the whole country was trying to give me a hernia. There was this one apartment on my roof that always received Metal Hammer, a magazine about heavy metal music. It often had pictures of women dressed in revealing outfits, which definitely. It's a good find. Yeah, oh we do. This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's a little bit broken, but still good. Yeah, still good. That was the most emotionally difficult. My neighbors are hosting some sort of charity event thing, and they've got a live band going. They're pretty good. So when they finished the song, I yelled out a woo, and then I just hear, is that a neighbor with a microphone? You're really good, I say, because what else do I say when I'm yelling over 4 acres of bushland during the night? Then I just get a really awkward reply of, thank you. Now I'm just sitting outside in the cold listening. The last song comes up, and this one is dedicated to the random neighbor that's hopefully still listening to this for free. Neighbors are hosting some. What's the best excuse you've ever used when calling in sick? I found an article online translated from Chinese stating that if I take a long bath in hot, blistering Texas water and stay up all night in a heated room while drinking nothing, I will get a fever. I decided to try it, but as soon as I got it, I was struck with a sense of regret, as the bath was a lot hotter than I anticipated. I managed to bear 30 minutes in that bath and spent the whole time praying my efforts wouldn't be in vain. Luckily for me, that article was not lying, because upon getting out, not only did I feel like I had a fever, but I also collapsed on the floor and had a seizure. I woke up an unknown amount of hours later, dehydrated beyond belief, staring at the back of my bed. And when I tried to get up, I got sick. I spent the rest of the night having immense migraines and resistant drug because I wanted to make sure I was sick with the music, since that was a deal with the symptoms. I never went over to the hospital sick. Instead, I felt like a bunch of dogs for my breast and 2 hours later, I was as a child, I was in pain for hours afterwards. What's the best excuse you've ever used when calling in sick? Watch my movies, but also look for videos. So that made me a ton of questions about the yellow dish.
What's up, Nate? Welcome to Before Your Eyes. So this is gonna be a hard. Oh my god. The unfortunate thing is I can't change the audio in this game. So yeah.
I ask you for your name, but
After Moog sucks, yeah.
Hands to shake with, nose to look down with. We're gonna find another way. See what you'll find.
But yeah, this is gonna be a semi-rough stream because I am playing a game that requires blinking,
So you
and
understand what I'm saying.
reading chat is definitely gonna be rough. You found an easy way down?
That thing you did 3,000 times a day. Look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there? Lost in the waves. I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch.
5 drops and done? That's not bad. Oh, you're talking sewer Moog. Yeah, sewer mode
Premonition.
to get the frenzied flame thing kind of sucks.
You see that tower out there? Big, scary one. That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. If she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
Never got that ending, so had to get there. Yeah,
I ain't seen
it was the most tedious ending.
We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller. Shut up, trash birds. That's your chance. Hot ball. Play a bounce. Satisfaction. Clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry to hear that. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. That's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm going to send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not going to be able to stay, right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. It's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And don't. You just try to enjoy it this time.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say? You see those big spiky line over there? That's called the garlic. Really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, at least having somebody to do that, I guess.
But yeah, what are you up to, man?
Hey, go ahead, kid.
Streaming. This is only an hour and a half game.
Look at that.
Rather short.
We have to make them do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. Really suck.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. That's perfect.
Well,
Sounds
pretty
weird.
perfect to me.
What do you mean?
I think you'll like them.
Just the game being
I like
tracking your eyes and everything.
That's great. Let's get that.
Or does the voices sound weird?
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee
It's a
what I
boat.
just told you? No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this.
Is that better or worse?
Okay.
Or is it about the same?
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Because there's not really any settings in
Oh.
this game.
That's sure a little mess of
Better.
color.
Okay.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
Scrapbook. Van Beethoven. Baby, you're on piano.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Richard,
What?
it's the cutest thing I've ever
It's
seen.
a cat.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him.
It's a kitty.
I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. Find something to take him. But, while he's here, I say we tolerate. We'll learn it.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Allergies.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She's in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked me as a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. She dragged me to so many places.
Absolutely act out things. Thought it was going to be a big deal. It's simply pretending to their game.
That's my
They
piece.
just stuck their game up.
How did you figure out how to play that?
To release theirs.
Richard, are you hearing
So
him?
what?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean,
a channel where I brought up Wii Sports Resort with corruption. So put a lot of time into the corruption stockpiles, the editing, the juice, the spruce, the caboose, etc. And if you haven't seen that yet, the link will be in the description. There were a handful of clips on corruption results that didn't make it into that feed, so this is just going to be a small collection of those clips, since people have shown interest for the past. Not much rhyme, reason, editing, or IQ. Just gonna let the scrapped clips roll.
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
It's a sequel to
Well,
the
good,
games. What?
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's
Oh, the cat grew up. Wow.
Sitting right here on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get it.
Raven and Pear?
What could possibly happen in the file?
Most popular? What do you include? At least
Is it coming?
Softly?
I'll fly you out in February. You know, you'd be this great surprise that I can actually afford to do that.
Why not? You're a working woman now.
This is
I
really
guess that's true.
That would be silly. It's gonna have some wine.
It's a metronome.
It's called a metronome.
That is
We use it to
insane.
measure time so we
I
don't
did
get
actually
lost
manage
in
to
the
hear
music.
it.
I want you to start using it
You're
before
supposed
Grandpa
to be
comes to
spoken
visit.
of, apparently. Alright, I'm just a pair of pants. What's happened to the people?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on to that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years.
Yeah, right. Oh, soft on you what? You know, dreams.
Wait a minute, right? You will be banned in Apex for doing this, so you gotta stop. So, months ago, you guys probably remember when swarms of bots were chasing after streamers like me.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. You're off.
Here you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
One man between Einstein's will be.
Come on. I'm thinking you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Al. Speed of photograph.
I mean, how many times have you
Really hot right now.
Why
Why don't you take photos in the backyard?
so looking forward to somebody to get likes? It's not nice, is it? No. Unfortunately, the reasons of cancellation are going to be down to quality issues, company
Buddy.
and budgetary constraints.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back when it's used to better?
Reasons possible.
Bernie's boy.
And you're sure about that?
I'm here now. This is fact out.
I will.
Full games cancelled for stupid reasons.
That
Why
was
not? Because I couldn't find
Say that one more time.
Keyhole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernest?
I'm going to be cruel and start with a game that everybody wants. Sadly, you'll probably never
What are we talking about
Time
here?
Splitters 4. The series by ex-Rare devs that felt more of a secret development than even Perfect Dark did. But, be honest, when people talk about Time Splitters, they really mean Time Splitters 2. That
I'm still not understanding.
is almost iconic as a solid cartography.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and the river seems to us red. Oh, now you're
So for anyone who have never heard of Time Splitters before, the series is about a band of warriors throughout history who have to hunt down the mysterious artifacts in each period before an evil race known as the Time Splitters can use it to ruin time quicker than Grey Small Sword.
I know it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Time Splitters was addictive, even more so with its fantastic 4-player split-screen multiplayer, and later on
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
I'm going to be one for Hitman Absolution to Platinum Trophy. Now let's not waste any.
We said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Graduation fee for committing attitude.
Few descriptions.
I left that box full by the time I come in there. You don't play with it anymore. We're getting rid of it.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Wait, my house. That's why I just came down outside the bathroom one day.
My house is not. It's all about you, fool. I'll have your head. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, I'm playing inside.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
No. I don't want you.
And yet your character still moves towards them.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Because I can. Mind your own
If you
business.
really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe! Quiet, everyone. Lady's about to play for us. Wow, Al, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of county was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Al?
I don't know if I can that.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into units.
Try going on the Murray Freeway. Or the other way. This is how many years Freddie Mercury should have been. Down here.
Looks on your desk. I love you something.
Happiness
We're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school,
Oh my god, shut the hell up.
we don't know each other.
I want each of you
Each other. Do not talk to me
After
ever.
you go off
Love Chloe.
sidelines, I stare off into space.
We need to have a talk when we get home. Put one in order.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Not even look at me.
It's protocol.
Stop staring at me.
Why I like Kanye? The rapper man say anything on the internet.
No.
Make girls shoot. I'm gonna punch Kanye. What's the hardest thing you ever had to say to someone? I had to tell my sister that our dad was this.
Now I would go on to the next slide.
That one's pretty hard.
Chloe,
Hey, Google.
tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
Hey, look.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course.
Come on, Chloe. We're all waiting.
I know this one. Getty Images. See, it says it right there. At dollar store. How much is that? $1. Big balls. Getty has found a chick look. A what? Like Alvin. You know Alvin and the chick?
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. As he wanted for himself.
Parking spot in the front lawn that just said,
Look at her, so, close path.
But about 2 weeks ago,
Oh, job of delivering pages to get that crap.
laughing in the parking lot. So I felt the need to share. They used to just say no, and now it says no block.
Damn. We're already 11.
I like your birds. If you could use only one word to describe the Beatles, what would it be? Ask a group of 13-year-old boys to decide what should be My favorite is
Oh sure. We sit together in history
The game is a narrative
I don't know
story
what I do
where
without old Benny.
time does not progress unless you blink.
Take
in real life. It's a blink and you will miss it type of day, type of game. It was Pokemon.
It's called a magic school.
Be careful.
About an hour away in a town called Burt. I know the change is scary, but I just want you to go in.
So what do you think? You think you could excel in that sort of environment?
Reverse vampires. They survive by eating garlic and
Sorry,
drinking
it's very
Hollywood.
shy.
The sun is
Oh.
healing to them. If you
Not
stick
to worry.
them through the heart, they
If
become
he's as
immortal.
gifted
The
as you
most
say he
important
is,
thing
shyness
every
is no
single
problem.
human is trying to hunt them
Why don't-
and drink their blood. How it ends. If I didn't sleep in my shoes, how else would I protect my cute, sexy feet from the monster under my bed?
As you can see, there's some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try.
How did you
See if you start enjoying it.
Lick, hey guys,
Just
did
like me, you really rise to the occasion.
Sometimes
Just this
man
once.
crabs with 8
I wish I had the option of going to school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece?
Is this?
What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Orange or red or brown or gray or black. The Earth's mantle is made up largely of peridotite. The Earth's mantle is lime green, just like this.
Mint chocolate chip. The largest mint chocolate chip.
Don't answer that, Ben.
Ernest said I needed to
Talk to your
use
friend after you practice.
Internet home. It is on. Hey there, man. Your driver, Adam, is currently picking up your order from McDonald's. It is expected to arrive at approximately 12:05. Your Uber Eats driver has reported some of your food as missing. 2 McDoubles and 1
So pretty much your mom is wanting you to be
This message is from your driver.
amazing at piano.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Say it backwards. Eminem.
Anubis,
Anubis.
in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead.
Can you list each of them?
And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, so I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
I'm always inspired.
Sort of like me with the week of
So
quiz.
stop at home guys to check out the gourmet food section.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
You know, I can't say this out loud, but I see
Oh.
you know what it is. Hey, Star Wars.
I guess the mic
when's the
ended.
next movie dropping?
Oh, wow.
Just one, okay? Oh my gosh, it's Bill Gates. What the hell? Gosh. Name every woman. No, okay. George. Good luck, woman. You gotta do a name. Are you trans/LGBTQ plus? Yes. No. Maybe. I prefer not to say. Or Canadian applicant. Petition to remove the D from Wednesday. Wednesday. What is your star sign? Star sign? You mean like zodiac? Yes. Aquarium. Adam Driver. Are you actually Adam Driver? Yes, and I'm waiting for Twitter to verify me because someone has already taken
Okay,
Adam
I'll
Driver.
call you when I'm
Can you
leaving
prove
my-
that you are Adam Driver? What's your first name?
Why are you worried?
Adam?
I've been
Oh, it's you guys. It's
Yeah.
What's your
Starting
love
to make
like?
friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason
Sucks.
she's coming there is because I
Hello,
can daily
Grandma.
move on for
Yeah,
her.
whoa.
Okay, listen. I don't play to understand the motives of the shoulder.
Then we have a cat
Sounds
here.
scary.
A real cat is really good at something.
Imagine if Twitter
I
had
mean,
a
no
note
offense
somebody
at all.
already tweeted that. Try again.
But I don't think
feature.
you actually
I just
really
had something
understand what
random idea. You telling me shrimp fried this rice? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can I get an autograph? autograph? Your baby. I had a dream where I straight up pushed a guy off the roof of a building on impulse and then quickly ran
Lights
inside.
out!
It took a couple
You
seconds
need to be
before
rested for
I
tomorrow.
realized
Memory
I just
consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Crying because they had no
No.
idea you would do that. And my heart just kept
How
pumping out
about
of my chest.
no?
It felt so real. What does it mean? No. This info is outdated. FWIW. FWIW means Voga Woga and Voga Wonka. Whenever I see that 3D GIF of that little hot rocket, I get so excited.
You're a
Like,
stupid
oh my
bitch.
gosh,
That's
we're
it.
gonna have a love it. Smith, Angelique,
Wow.
Spike,
You actually wake up.
my roommate
I was
got
thinking
super
for
stoned a couple
I
weeks back and
apologize.
found out you could order a personal
Yeah, in the house.
Toblerone. He immediately forgot about it until it showed up last night.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Japanese people when they wake up.
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about,
Ohio, Allen,
or
decided
to get off my
of
chest.
a snow globe into a glass and
Okay.
take it. He'll keep you all updated
I
on this goes.
don't think Constance is actually a really good game.
I'm Abigail.
My cousin Yoon, he was in town this
The
weekend,
Amazon
and
is
he was
the
explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese
I just
game.
live in a house.
He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your...
Good? No.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Penguin. That is a good point. I would go to Antarctica just for the penguins. One time I had a dream where I birthed a tomato. Was it a boy or a girl? Don't. The guy who wrote 1984. Yes, the guy who wrote 1984. George Orwell. Tell me a joke. Did you hear about the two antennas that got married? No. Okay. Say hi to the new galaxy.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
You don't have to actually say hi. What do you guys use to check the weather? I use weather.gov.
So,
I create my own tools to calculate the temperature and stuff.
why don't we plan on having you come back
What's the weather right
next
now?
year
What
again,
is that?
once you've had a bit more time to practice?
We had to
Yes?
remove your colon.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path.
Yeah, of course. Run.
Maybe
Go.
I pushed you too hard.
Where am I?
Maybe I turned into my own father.
Please help me.
I don't know.
The other way. You can help me.
You have to find something to focus on.
So,
The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
I have relapsing MS, but I still want to spend my time.
We weren't home from school for a while, just until this nasty thing cleared. Hey El, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh yes, of course.
At home or on the go. When I'm ready, treatment
The
time is
crystal
less
time
than a
is
minute.
development.
So more of my time is up to me.
So what take if you've had an allergic reaction to infectiumab, life-threatening injection-related reaction to Kesimpta, or have hepatitis B? Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B as it could from that. Kesimpta can cause serious side effects, including fatal infections. While no PML cases were reported in RMS clinical trials, it could happen. Tell your doctor if you have or plan to have vaccines.
This
Oh,
isn't video game time.
to become pregnant.
I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from
Most
school.
common side effects are upper respiratory tract infection, headache, and injection reactions.
Kesimpta fits my life, so how I fill my time is up to me.
Ask your doctor about Kesimpta for RMS.
Shave matters because Coral Clean's better for 100% cleaner teeth. Coral Clean.
Hey guys, get ready. Presentations. Maybe we're This summer is telling people to eat next door. Subway.
And Mr. Benjamin Brin has been awarded first place.
Much better than us. Do get swim here. And so crocodiles don't swim there, so I can go. Thank you so much, because I did want to swim there. I just needed the justification. The queen is dead. Queen's
You are not here to learn to be painters.
Really?
You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham.
At least I know what to call my firstborn child. Cringe purgatory. I will go.
How very well and fun.
That was just me declaring that I will be God. I wonder what happened here. But a lovely painting. It's a reference.
Very zany.
Tell me a joke.
Very
okay, here you go. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? No. Okay, your team comes home.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more.
There you go, Mr. Brain.
Feel
each shape.
Mormon alphabet contains a letter that looks like a locus, which is so cosmically funny.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Brain has done here.
You can't miss me. No, literally, you can't miss me. You ran it right into me.
You see, he has reached down deep within himself.
I made such a stupid ass image.
A masterpiece.
It's been 2 years since when I visited the time of friend was
I made a really dumbass image. That's my dumbass image.
realized it was ice cream upside down.
I'm stunned. The ironic
Street with Mr. White.
I know that lots of Asians gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird, alienating, and the opposite of what a
Ramen.
starving artist is supposed to
I
feel
got
like. But I
ramen.
can teach you one thing, that opportunity knocks, open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Said no one ever, don't trust me. Currently a place called Labs, but on Labs, it just seems like
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Is this a threat? Warning. Never. Right.
I've got a good feeling about you.
When you taste the gold, don't tell people about
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Pathetic from birthday cake from supermarket. The experience mortifying. It was a disgrace. It's adorable. It's so cute. My professor scared me for a second. You have attachment issues. Please fix it. I'm sorry. I meant aisle attachment. Why not step outside for a bit? Tornado in the stereo. It's 11 o'clock. AEMEST. Take shelter now. Check me. How can I do it? You trying to kill me? I'm not going out in the tornado.
Hey, honey.
Almost dies.
Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all.
And is flown to Australia for urgent treatment. The 32-year-old was filming a documentary series called Killing Zac Efron. Who could have seen that one coming? What's stopping you from smiling right now?
I'm going to be a little sick for a while.
You cut it open.
But really, I don't want you to...
So lame.
Oh, Daddy, I told you not to pick up.
Demonstration.
There's nothing you can do for me right now.
I think I know how Twilight works, so I don't need to see it. Are you there?
Hi,
How do you continue watching?
you make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there.
You can swim.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world.
What kind of cars are they making for elephants? Those guys are huge. Good morning, students. Those who are coming to our fun class today, please take 2 coins and die if possible. I'm sorry. Who's the one to die? Apparently, no one considered the sun when designing this wall. Oh no, they did. They 100% knew that was going to happen, and they still did.
Guess who's calling? I am.
What the hell happened to Star Wars?
Look,
George Lucas must
you know, I talk to big, important people who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What did you want me to say?
In the old days of feudal Japan, a samurai warrior would shout,
Hey,
"Into you,
Benny,
but you have no flesh
guess
to
who's
be
calling?
strong."
Well, here's...
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you.
There's a habit for that.
I think I'm selling the house.
There's a habit for that.
She's everywhere, son.
Dude, this game's
Whatever you
fucking
want.
rough.
Your mother gone, I'm hoping I finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time.
We stand with the girl. No standing. Oh, which one is it? To infinity and your mom. Mother's Day. Is this an insult? Got pain? You deserve it. Wow, why do I deserve it? My dad wanted to surprise my little sister with Disney World by making her do a world visit. She gets stuck here. We are going to die. Is your kid okay? They're control. First they got the coke, then they got the murder. Now the Colombian cartels want the power. Let the drug wars begin. Yeah, I'm just put my kid on blue. I think he's okay with that. Super Tuesdays. Sorry, I reconceived.
Passing Day, inspired by the meaningful composition of his late mother, the composer Ellie Stevens, relatively unknown in her life.
Your neighbor. Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's
now considered to be one of the greatest
I'd love to
composers
walk
of
through
all
it
time.
again. I mean, if you're down for that.
I'm 22.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
And Hilaria Baldwin face backlash from fans over their newborn daughter's name, Old Fish Guy. That is a weird name to name your baby. Old Fish Guy? Really? Christmas Bazaar and Crop Show. 5 children with diabetes fundraiser. Sunday,
Your
December
mom.
1st. I mean, I'll find any
I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she was the actual music. She was a genius. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this?
You're worth it.
I really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that?
I played one game with a stranger in Flip Bay, and now he keeps finding me and spectating my games. And whenever I do anything, he types, "Holy whiskers, little gal sisters." It's really irritating. I try blocking him, but he still finds me and comments on my games, and I just want it to end. Holy whiskers, you're ghost. I bought a
Finally hit the jackpot, Slapjack. Oh, but nobody nothing dying every day. You finally see your hook. Oh, there you are.
Kids, they don't want to hard negative. What if he wants to play this game?
I realized it was cleaned up. Used to fishing up a different class of soul. I made sure that scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but
from the waist down. I made eye contact with my boyfriend and hit my leg to 5. Instead, I pushed a little kid who's going to pee on the wall. Like a dog.
speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run?
What is it about a woman that you find
Help me out with the word choice. Still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right. Proper composition. You catch my drift.
So let's say, like, 9/11.
Forget about it. Alright,
These
here we go.
absolutely dyed their head wool pink.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Can the queen die so I can get a day off from
You
school?
describe yourself as
Grade?
happy.
Red squirrels or a local too. The feet can barely touch the pedals. Cut them some slack. Iowa Court. Of all places you had to sit there, wine women live longer than men.
A jovial child, a solitary.
I could give you a reason why. Oh my gosh, my
Not bad.
favorite CD. Best of Eggman. I love Eggman. This mildly threatening sign in a supermarket. You're next. You're next. Scientists have arrived at a zombie virus that spent 48,500 years frozen in permafrost to better understand the risks imposing for animals and humans. Images that precede unfortunate events. Put it back, put it back. Elderly people. Just head on over to the cemetery. Hey, in this spot.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
You know how they say, like, 57
And,
varieties?
what did you say your mom was?
The founder of
Composer?
Thorpe is one
Or
of
an
the
account?
and he likes 57. That's it. He's just lying.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Wait, is that my boyfriend from college?
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion, or more like a taskmaster. Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. How about that neighbor girl? What was she here? Was she your best friend? Your first love?
Now approaching the U.S.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love, and blowing it the next day.
Yes. Is it made of gold? No, it's red.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. Little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium. See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. He had to stay inside for an entire year. In that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But, for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school, where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy. Turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he
This shit is loud. Oh yeah, this is fucking loud. That's better. Because they don't have a setting to turn the game down, which is rough.
Is that bad? Is that bad? Is that even a dog? What is that? It looks like a pipe cleaner. Peel and stick. Removable, easy to remove. That will
Yeah, it's gonna be the wolf. It's a wolf, dude. It's great. It's Great Wolf if he was a character. I love Great Wolf. He's the best character in the game.
I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes souls who try to lie.
I'm telling.
Once they try that,
Oh man,
never
Wolf.
allowed to hear her city.
Wolf would be like, bro. No.
They just stay on with me. Living reminders of my
I love Wolf though. Wolf is a great game.
shortcomings. Good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Keep washing method. Put the sheep into the river as far as possible to achieve the purpose of washing the sheep. Ah, think of it, girl. Yes, coffee time.
You're a bit sad.
I have a headache from Fire Giant. Yeah, I kind of understand that, bro.
We are obliged to investigate such matters, which is time-consuming. Be assured your friend's bank will be...
Fire Giant's a bitch.
I don't think that I have dealt with you. You're ashamed of yourself. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hell to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back, sanitized my paws as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper shows you right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
I'm never going to parties again, Bert. These dudes rule 112 simple boys. I'm not going to do it.
Not this.
Why you letting the dogs down in the middle of the cars? Spread like
Elvis, did you record I told you? Remember?
Dallas, Texas, cook ranch dipping sauce and my kids' chicken.
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Really good.
You know, my father once told me.
Best describes you.
Listen, stay here.
Girlfriend farted in front of her for the first time, so you got her a cake.
Keep your eyes open.
I feel like this is the only thing
I need to see.
Arlington Middle School Dean told student you have to go deep in the book to get that weed.
Let's try this again.
Girlfriend wants top line $1 fish. Please help me. Why is she buying that much? Does she eat them? Or does she
Keep your eyes open.
Your package has been delivered. How was your delivery? Oh, it was great. I got my package here. The little kid hiding in the thing.
One more time.
Is that an inflatable James Harden arch? Am I seeing that correctly? Legos $2,000.
I swear to God, if you blink again.
How clean my shoes? He has cleaned his shoes. Equals, his shoes are clean now. So glad for the clarification. Thank you.
I understand that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it.
Deprivation change. Sometimes like that just wasn't dressed and show you a guy.
I didn't even fucking
This
blame
is
you.
for your own good, man. Keep them open.
At least I have these rascals. Riding him. Little buddy down there seems terrified.
I didn't fucking...
Let's try this again. Don't blink this time.
Oh, come on. What are we looking forward to? Ring bell for meat service. Can you please clarify what meat service means? A little scared, I'll be honest. My friend put me on a billboard.
I'm getting it.
New fearing. I got myself
Hello?
in prison.
Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Not much better than 2.5 inches in diameter and 6 inches in length this time. Sorry, inconvenience.
She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations.
That's horrific.
And now,
Realistic duplicate
she never could.
and face presumed.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, definitely not going to notice that one. Melvin.
What?
Melvin,
Did you just say? This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need... Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
The United States lost a hydrogen bomb into the ocean. Why do we celebrate? The interest of inclusion. Not all kids can eat, and not all kids like lollies/candy.
One more time.
In the fight against consumers, these are the treats we all have for trick-or-treaters tomorrow. The bones are collected from the farm years ago, and the group of the
I swear to God, if you blink again.
to shine. They're mostly sheep vertebrae. And if you start handing those out to kids, I guarantee you parents will call the police. That is terrifying. Could you turn it down a bit, please? Could I show myself? No? What? Don't phone me, no man. Baby's girl. God to protect and raise men.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen here, Richard. I'm listening to the company.
lights and I'm getting sicker and
I
sicker.
like hanging out with you a lot. It's weird because after what happened to my mom, I never listened to her.
I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm not going to say you're not right. Welcome to the Kentucky State
I'm not worried about
the
you.
prostate cancer screening. Or the
Hey, El, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
I still kind of wrap my head around how I won an award for this in my Photoshop class. Strange cheese. I know why, because it's beautiful. My life has changed as of today. I now know I can have hot cheese dip while on road trips. Oh, that's perfect. Be aware. These kids are smashing windows in Rosewood.
I don't care how painful it is. I need to see it.
TV man, $40. It works. Just look, it really works. I feel bad for laughing at this stuff, but you know, it is funny.
Keep
your eyes open. I need to see.
Development.
Try down light. With no heavy perfumes or dyes. It's a long-lasting scent that everyone can enjoy. Even him.
We can focus on
Good light scent that lasts with no heavy perfumes or dyes.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
It's never gonna get any better.
I work at, withdraw $10.
Okay.
I told her that for
Let's
withdrawing
not
less than
say that.
$100, she has
Okay?
to use the ATM. So she asked
know we don't mean
for
it.
$1,000
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if you heard one of us saying something like that?
I
She
never
took
did
$10,
myself.
gave me $990, and said, deposit this. Do you think she did
Just like-
1,000 instead of a smaller number just to mess with me? No wonder you dropped off my stuff and ran. You shorted me. I was supposed to get a dozen cookies. There's only 12 in the box. If you're bringing the rest later, or are you giving my money back? Hey, Blank, a dozen is 12. I made a few extra. If
I see.
You won't be able to live
You got sick.
today.
You howled at the moon.
A dozen is
Top of
20.
your lungs.
A half dozen is 12. It's not. If you want me to pay again for some cookies I already paid for, you have extra because you didn't give me a dozen. Or something. This is exactly why I don't want to groups. Because you really didn't
The game goes from being like really quiet to really fucking loud.
Does it? Just read something about replacing I'm sorry with thank you. So instead of saying sorry I was late, say thank you for waiting for me. Replacing
You were sick for a long
possibility
time,
and gratitude.
weren't you?
Embrace the I'm sorry
Sicker than
cycle. Power.
healthy kids are
Thank
supposed to
you
get.
for my love with your sister.
No matter how painful it gets,
Feminists will
I
always
need
have something
to
against
remember.
LGBT. I don't know why.
we're
It's
almost at the
probably
end.
the human trafficking, among other things. Men, do yourself a favor.
Men,
If you want your Android
we don't know what we did.
30 days before using it and Gunner, I can't even count on both hands how many stories I've heard from women
Try writing
that
with it.
curbed the perfect man just because he had an Android phone. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but if you use an Android in 2023, what are you doing? Should American schools teach Arabic numerals as a part of their curriculum? The majority of
Well, hello,
2,313 votes voted no. Well,
was
spoiler
your
alert,
grandfather,
guys,
but
our numbers
I used
are
college
Arabic
straight lyrics.
numerals. Listen, bear spray does not work like bug spray. We would like to not have to say that again. But people spraying bear
Exactly.
spray all
That's
over
very
themselves. What's a real
Actually, I was
currency?
good at doing that.
The most
Even if there was
valuable
some kind of
currency on earth. $50,000 would basically make you a millionaire in London or Paris, where they use pounds and euros, and both of which are worth more than dollars. Oh, how does he use some measurement, bro? We're talking about currency. I would recommend taking a finance class because you're really lacking in the knowledge department. I still can't get over this tweet. I don't know what a cisgender is, but whatever it is, it should be allowed for children.
This is Taylor Swift.
Why don't you write the story of your life so
Give
far?
me a glimpse into just how
And
much
then what you're going to do once you get better. I
I'm sorry, buddy, but honestly, she does not look bad.
Story of who you're going to become, okay?
Pretty sure a woman without makeup, you're never gonna be able to ever have a wife. What made you quit weed? I watched the whole movie on you and started crying because I thought I was deaf. Yeah, that would do it. I just got this message from my landlord. Don't cook meals in the kitchen. Please do not cook a big meal in the kitchen because our steam alarm went on many times. The kitchen just eats and warm the food. It does not have capacity to cook for everyone. Just try to use it in a smart way. Basically, this is a dining area, not for cooking a real big meal, as you use it as your home. Thanks. Hell no. If I'm paying rent, I'm using the kitchen. It's a kitchen. When you take your daughters fishing in Florida, and they can use their first cooking. Aww. They're so happy. Congrats to my cousin and a new car. $360 a month for 84 months. What? That's not a good deal.
This is wild. Really got into this.
I think I'm nearing the end.
The website.
Because I'm an hour into stream, and this game's only an hour and a half long. The game's fucking emotional. The game's hitting hard. Pretty much, your mother says that she hated her father because she never could live up to his expectations as a composer, but she was like a master composer, and he died, and she never had the opportunity to live up to his expectations, and she's been trying to have you live up to her expectations, and then she dies, and you never lived up to her expectations.
That's the goal, right?
So it's kind of a, yeah, it's a fucked up, it's pretty fucked.
My friend was 14. She went to a psychiatrist because she had
It's a really good game though.
Had literally just thoughts. She thought that she was the only person who had the ability to think. For 14 years. Oh, I wish I could have been there when she found out. It would have been so funny. A death row inmate discovered there were untested fingerprints that had been found at the original crime scene. In a last-ditch effort to prove his innocence, he successfully petitioned the court to run the test. They were found to be his own fingerprints. Well, there you go. Being dressed and acted like men back in the day. Men back in the day. Bunch of kids. It's shameful and sad that a highly promiscuous, childless woman, Taylor Swift, aged and known with a cat, has become the heroine of a feminist age. Men just hate successful women. I can't think of any other reason. I know her music isn't for everyone, but seriously? This is my dad when he married my mom. I asked him, why do you dress like this to the wedding? And he said, your mom and father came to the wedding, but she didn't tell me who. They look so happy. I ran into my #1 spender.
Childhood
This guy spent 62 racks
growing up and loving the home, raised by loving parents.
Wouldn't you touch him? I would. If you were presented with human body and were to give boobs an actual useful function instead of attraction, what would you have them do? It's 9 AM here, and I'm starting the day knowing I can hardly hear something dumber than this today. I don't know. Maybe something crazy like feeding our babies? A Chinese guy's TikToks went viral, and people realized he responds to all comments with love heart emojis because he doesn't speak any English. Oh, my family burned to death in a house fire! Ladies and gentlemen, these are the drugs my cleaning woman reported to the police. It's a syringe, thermal paste, for a computer, a CPU, that's all. The dream is over for passengers who'd signed up for life at Sea Cruise's 3-year voyage. Some say they have nowhere to return to, having sold or rented out their homes in anticipation of the round-the-world voyage. 3-year life at Sea Cruise cancelled. Company admits their house was short. It's slow news. This first company had this huge fun party something I thought people played video games to escape reality. Hey, Rockstar, are there any white people in the game? Because I think before I waste my money. I'm sorry, what? Someone screenshotted one of my tweets and filmed
Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember. So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand.
I can tell you that's a bad.
This game actually has some of the coolest fucking mechanics in video game history, dude. The fact that you could not progress unless you fully close your eyes is fucking rad.
You're just an alpha. Sorry. Yeah, well, I was sick, so get over it. The day my husband asked me to pay half of my rent is the day I packed my bags.
Hey, Eddie.
And go where? You can't even afford half rent. Don't make me get the bags so I don't have the disease. I don't make you use
Hey, man, it's Richard.
because you can't think.
Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here.
Get the disease. A 10-year-old Mississippi
Yeah.
boy who was arrested for public urination after he stepped behind his mom's car to urinate has received 3 months of probation and is required to write a 3-page paper on Kobe Bryant. Are you joking? You're arresting
Hey,
kids.
this isn't funny, you know. What? You're here to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're fake. Because if you were really big, like actually big, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together so you're avoiding me, or what, but I just wanted to call and say I do.
No? You can stop. How about you guys?
I remember when you were just 4 years
Is it
old.
fun?
I was going through a pretty tough time. Not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected. She's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life for years.
Tide fabric rinse odors 3 times better than nutritional
I was losing her.
off odors easy.
But then
Did you know
you
that
played
it's
this on the piano.
I have. Can you happen
Your little hands reaching up to the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. When she heard that, it was like you brought her right back to me.
infuses air with moisture and the HIPAA treatment fights breakage from
I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again.
I feel good.
Right?
So I'm not crying for away from where I'm at.
You can remember.
Thank you for your change of care.
I don't know about you, but the last thing that I like to experience is the feeling of courage. It makes me feel very strong.
How did you figure out how to play that?
Revolting. And I'll be honest, I don't even know why I'm making this video because this is the worst of all. And I'm so sorry. Hey girl, can you try to be sorry? Because I want you all to myself. But that was a good one. I was actually wondering if you knew any dealers around. I don't have a plug right now, and I'm looking for cards. Because I spent mad time working on my line, and your response is like asking me for drugs. Oh my goodness. Have a good day. Sorry for being too late. And that's what I'm going to do. Thank you. You want to repeat a lot of these grades. Women don't know because we're I'm so sorry, Morgan. Oh dear. I thought someone swipes me in the wrong direction again, and I'm trying to write an original opening line just to be more than I've done innocent. Well, it doesn't hurt to be honest. So what about writing exactly this? Nothing more attractive than self-defeat and no confidence.
Do it now. You make me sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy to be here. We left her to have some real love.
Happy 1 year anniversary. Shannon isn't rude. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the poor fur. Richard, we have to get... She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, he told us.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No. What's that have to do with...
Do we have her dad's number?
No. Check the book.
You're an idiot.
He doesn't even brush his hair after he poops. He hasn't brushed his teeth since May, and he doesn't do any other
You
kind
do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the stories the other day, and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you, and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
And he got fired right after. He isn't aware that I was the one who made it. I understand he's young dead. They all told me how awful they think I was to do. And it went far past my kids. Does this make me look like us? Yes! This is going to be He's very depressing.
What is that?
Something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Yeah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It sounds.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
Yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now.
It's
I've
the
seen the
grandma or the
many
gatekeeper gonna
forms
be your
depending on
mother.
the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go be ready. Don't worry. We got this. Good night.
Keep seeing this kind of stuff on TV. Why do Jim say it's really fascinating to eat dry, glazed chicken and just hard-boiled eggs that have no seasoning or flavor at all? My parents still have this curry fish that I got when I was 12. And I'm 12. Look how cute he is. That's crazy. Corey is heavier than my parents' marriage. Imagine feeling up towards each other with so pathetic a fish out last night. I was finally able to join the Board 8 Yacht Club. I sold my kidney for this opportunity. I think the Board Club is a bigger place. So excited to be part of This is my second.
Wish me luck.
Lots of system tweaks and
Dig deeper. Before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old. That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I love your story.
I use Febreze Faintify Fun, and I use this. Febreze has a microchip to control the sound. Cells first stay fresh for 50 days. Sweeten over my life, it's all never to stay freshness.
It's the race time.
My only issue was
I used AI to create the girl I always dreamed
I
of.
didn't like him very
And my
much.
virtual alter ego is raking in
So,
$20,000.
I wanted to read you something I wrote for
I'm happy to
you,
quit my job and
which
sign
is
up
about
for
the
this.
Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brin.
Oh my gosh, I'm being so awkward. You're just so
Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or
My name is.
at least that's what she dreamed she'd be.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back with
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him.
I'm literally wearing adult diapers so they don't miss a
He was
second
just
of
11
the
years old.
baseball concert.
He got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had.
How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a
His neighbor, who felt all alone in the world.
and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope.
How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
So when he was going to go, he was okay.
Because he already lived a great life, a full life.
You could always see that there's just this grand He's so obvious it's a fake set, Mimi decides to talk to Judy Cousin and family together. What is this going to
She accepts.
It's so nice to me.
Close your eyes now. Keep them closed.
Be talking about it there and take this whole
She's really like that.
She wants to
Is he someone that he likes?
She tells me she was in a restaurant nearby putting on makeup. I found the situation really cute, innocent, so much fun. Be hugging her and start having different bodies. Start kissing her neck. She slaps me and asks what the hell wrong with me and ladies. This was 2 hours ago. I haven't heard anything from anyone, which is making me really anxious. Give it to me straight hands. Is it over? Yeah, buddy, it's over. The second you started kissing your cousin, you absolutely.
I wanna be somebody. Be 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you wanna feel the same way. I do.
When you're young,
before you say you're gone, when that chance comes through,
I cringe so much now.
I'm gonna prove you wrong in the market. You remember why you came here.
Try casting
Pictures of you laughing. Time to rock on tickets. I've got bills, but I'm slipping. Like some people in this wondering. These
She's a
somebody has and without thinking, this is what we pictures of you laughing. Time to ride for tickets. I've got this, but I'm slipping. Let some people in. People stay.
die while camping. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this means you're right. I can't see it It's not just a blue generation. You're close to them with your family, like a bedside. They mistake anything you open time and close your eyes. You open them back up. Oh, no, hell no. I don't know what they're going to say about it. That's the last experience I have to get some good, juicy gossip. Really hate when guys rub their hands together. Really, you plan, you little weirdo. You have a lifespan of like 3 days. You're not sold, man. It's only got 3 days. Remember when you were little and you fall on the trampoline? You keep jumping so you couldn't get back up? That's being the goal. How do I communicate with blind people? Like, obviously there's Braille, but is there some form of clicking I can do with my tongue to simulate Braille verbally? No, I might just talk to them. My moral compass, leaving my body for the villain is hard. That's me watching the new Hunger Games.